me, and today I wanted to film my December favorites and 2014 favorites because it's the end of the year. This year has flown by, and I usually say that in my months, but I feel like the last few years when I've done my favorites, I've been like, oh, this year dragged on, I'm so happy it's over. I actually had a pretty decent year this year. Our family was really good this year, and you know, the kids are getting older, and it was a really good year. We were really blessed this year. So I'm sad to see this year go, but I'm excited for the next year to continue. My chair still farts just like last year, so you'll have to excuse that. So I wanted to do my December favorites, but I also wanted to tag on my 2014 favorites just because they are separate. You know, there are some things that I discovered this month that I'm really in love with that I wanted to share with you guys, but at the same time I did want to talk about the things that were my all-time favorite for the whole year. So starting off, if you've been following Vlogmas with me, I've been vlogging every day of this month. During one of my vlogs, I did go to Ulta to pick up 2 new products that I've been eyeing for a really long time. I just haven't purchased because they are quite pricey. I hate how pricey they are, but when it comes to skincare, I'm aging. I realize that. I'm okay with that. But at the same time, I am going to try to be preventative about some of the wrinkles and all the other signs of aging on my skin if I can be, you know, just to be proactive. So these are 2 things that I really wanted to try for my skin, but I promised myself that I would only get them if I could get them on discount. Ulta was having their 20% off all brands except for like I think 3 different brands, which is rare at Ulta because usually the prestige brands are off limits, and then it's just kind of like Sephora when they have their 20% off. So they had that going on until Christmas Eve, so I believe the day before Christmas Eve, me and my daughter went over there to look at some stuff, and I decided to pick them up. So the first thing is the Specialist Instant Comeback Serum by Benefit. I absolutely love this stuff. This serum has been amazing since I started using it. It's supposed to replenish your skin. It's supposed to make it more youthful looking. It's supposed to make it bounce back. You know, a lot of times in the winter your skin tends to get dull and dry and just kind of look just strained. This just totally makes my face just like literally just plump back up, and I absolutely love it. I saw results within the first 2 days of using it, which is why I'm putting this in my December favorites even though I bought it towards the end of December. I love it because the serum actually absorbs into the skin really fast, whereas I find some serums tend to kind of sit on your top of your face for a while, so you have to keep rubbing it in, and then they start drying as you're rubbing them in and then start pilling or balling up on your face and then being really gross, and then your other makeup or skincare doesn't really apply very well. This stuff is not like that. It immediately absorbs and it's just awesome, and the packaging is adorable. The second thing I got out of the Benefit line was the Moisturize Moisture Prep Toning Lotion. This stuff is amazing as well. It is packaged so cute, and it is a matching packaging to the serum. All of their skincare items all tend to be kind of packaged like this, which makes it even more fun to buy because it just looks so pretty sitting out on your vanity. This moisture prep basically is something that you put on before you put your lotion on, and it helps kind of make your moisturizer work more for you. It absorbs faster. It just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's supposed to help your moisturizer that you use every day. So as you guys know, I use the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream for my face, and I absolutely love it. But during the winter, I just need an extra little boost because my skin gets really dry. I have dry patches. I have oily to combination skin too, so that makes it even more difficult because you don't want to use a really heavy moisturizer because then your oiliness comes out in your T-zone, or as I like to call it, my triangle zone. At the same time, you have dry patches that really mess up your makeup application if you don't take care of them. So these 2 combinations have completely changed my face in the last week and a half that I've had them and been using them. It has just basically just made my face more moisturized. I feel like it's made my face look more youthful. That's just me though, in my opinion. You guys may think differently. You guys have seen me every day, so you'll have to let me know, but I absolutely love this stuff, and I absolutely love that both apply really easily and absorb really quickly. Another thing that's been a favorite of mine is something I picked up during that same Ulta trip during the 20% off, and it's the Real Techniques blush brush. Now I have a brush, a powder brush kind of like this. It's in the same shape. Actually, it's right here. Now I have this powder brush, which is supposed to be a blush brush as well, but I feel like this one, I've had this one for a long time. This one is a totally different shape than this one. This one is a lot more feathery at the end. It's a lot longer. It's a little bit oval shaped compared to being this little stubby blunt shape. I like both of them for applying my blush, but I gotta admit, this one is amazing. It really does do just a feathery light, you know, application. I kind of want to get another one just for my highlighter. It's just a really nice brush, and it was super affordable with my 20% off. I believe I got this for $6 and something cents, and I've been using Real Techniques brushes, and I've owned Real Technique brushes for years, and they just, as long as you wash them and take care of them, they last forever. Another favorite of mine for December is the Brow Bar To Go. I got this while I was in LA with Sam for, I believe, BeautyCon. I think it was in my little package. I could be wrong. I absolutely love it. This is the darker shade of the 2. They do make a lighter one as well. It comes with a reddish brown, a dark chocolate brown, and then also a wet wax that you can use, and then this little angled applicator, and then nice little mirror. I have been using this on my eyebrows for the last few weeks. I absolutely love it. I love the application. I love that I can just shove this in my purse. As you saw in one of my vlogs, I had to do my eyebrows in the car, and this is what I used. I just shoved it in my purse real quick. It had a great mirror. The applicator brush was already in there, and I just really quickly did my eyebrows. I love the way my eyebrows have been looking lately using this. I've been kind of tinkering around with a bunch of different combinations of eyebrow stuff that I have, because as you guys know, my hair color has been changing throughout the seasons. I've gone from, you know, highlights of blonde to kind of a copper to kind of my ombre to then back down to a darker color. So, you know, I do own a lot of different eyebrow stuff just because my eyebrows are always changing colors. So this is what I've been really happy with lately. I think that the color matches my hair pretty well. I use actually both the chocolate dark brown in the center and then dab into the red a little bit because I do have a reddish undertone. So I use both together and then I put it on. I don't really use the wax, but I just really, really love the powder. A next favorite of mine is actually a hair product. This is a long-standing favorite of mine. I stopped using it because it was quite expensive, and it was just expensive. That's all I'm gonna say. It was expensive. This is the TGI or TG, I don't know what it's called, S Factor Smoothing Lusterizer. It defrizzes, tames, and then also has this nice little sparkly glitter in it that it's not overly like stripper glitter, but it's like a fine milled glitter that just makes your hair give this nice shiny look to it. If it smells really good, it makes my hair feel really soft. I put it in while my hair is semi-dry / wet, and then I blow dry the rest of it, and I just love it. I stopped using it again because it was a little bit pricey, but I really love this stuff. I love it. The next December favorite of mine is something that I hate that I like so much. Actually, I'm gonna say I love this. I love this stuff and I hate that I love it so much. I got the, as you guys saw in my Sephora haul a while ago, I picked up the Sephora Skin Wonderland kit, and in it came a bunch of different high-end skincare products in deluxe forms. This is one of the products. It's the SOMERVILLE EXFOLIKATE, and I absolutely love this stuff. Basically what this is it's a 2-minute facial. It's an exfoliator. It comes in, it smells pretty good too. It helps to wake you up. It's this like finely milled exfoliator that has this tingle to it, and you're supposed to rub it on your face for 30 seconds and leave it there for 2 minutes and then just wash it off. Oh, it makes my skin look so good right after I use it. You're supposed to use it 2 to 3 times a week, and I just absolutely love it. You can use it in the AM or PM. I would suggest if you're trying it for the first time or if you have a sample from Sephora, do it in the PM first, because some people's skin, I've heard, reacts differently to it because it is kind of intense the first time you use it. My skin does perfectly fine on it. If anything, it gives my cheeks a little bit of a flush, which I kind of like, so I use it in the AM. I keep this in my shower. You only need a tiny bit, like not even a dime size of it, so this has lasted me a long time. But I love using it in the shower because what I do is I rub it on my face for 30 seconds, and then for the 2 minutes that I'm waiting, I usually wash the rest of my body, shave my armpits, or, you know, put conditioner in my hair and let everything sit for a little bit, and then I rinse it off. My face feels amazing afterwards. It looks amazing afterwards, and again, I hate that I like this stuff so much because when I went and searched it out at Sephora, once you know it, the full-size bottle is $85. This deluxe sample, though, I'm not even a quarter way through, and I've been using this religiously for the last 3 or 4 weeks, so I can only imagine that the full size, which is, I believe, 1 fluid ounce, this is 0.5 fluid ounce, I can only imagine that the full size is probably going to last for a really long time. I just have to wrap my head around spending $85 on an exfoliator. Maybe I'll ask for it for Valentine's Day or something like that. Hopefully this will get me till then. But it's just a really great product. The last favorite of mine for December would have to be this. This is my wireless speaker set by BOSE. This is the SOUNDLINK Mini. I absolutely love this thing. I had somebody ask me, because I saw it in the background of one of my videos, what I thought about it, and at that point I had only owned it for like 2 months. I absolutely love this. I got this a while ago, and it's just been really great. It's awesome because it sits on a base so it charges, or you can pull it off and take it anywhere around the house, like in the shower with you or downstairs in the kitchen, and it connects to anything Bluetooth. So your computer, your iPhone, your iPad, anything like that. The sound quality is amazing for how small this thing is. The base is really amazing for how small this thing is, and it's just really just very compact and cute. I don't know. I know. I said it. It's cute, okay? I like cute things. So, as you guys know, my power color for the year apparently seems to be teal, because everything I love is just teal. My computer, my new phone case has some teal in it. I don't know. I just love the color teal. So, you can basically pick out any cover that you want. It comes in a bunch of different colors, but I picked teal, and it's a great, can I say teal one more time? It's a great system if you're looking for a wireless speaker set. Okay, so now moving on to 2014 favorites. The video is already really long, so I will not be offended if any of you step out for a moment or save it and come back or don't even want to watch, but these are basically products that I've been loving throughout 2014. When I think about doing a video for the entire year and talking about products, My idea of favorites for a whole year are things that you pick up throughout the entire year and continue using and continue loving and continue repurchasing. So these are gonna be things that literally I just have continued to use, and they're not just gonna be fluff things that I'm like, oh, what can I talk about in this video? These are things that I really just absolutely love. So starting off with makeup brushes, there are 3 types of makeup brushes that I've been really loving this year. One of them is the Real Techniques powder brush. I love this. As you can see, I have 2 of them. For a long time, I only owned one. I bet you can't even tell which one I own longer. Right? Because they look so good. I have owned one of these for, I want to say, 2.5 years now, and I finally just picked up a second one just because I was getting really tired of washing it over and over again. I love these. These will cost you around $8 depending on where you get them from. I got the second one from Ulta during their 20% off, so I got it for like $7 or $6 with my coupon and all my points. These things will last you a long time if you take good care of them. I used this for a long time using my Bare Minerals all over. I now use it for my contour. I kind of just lightly go into the crevices and then around in my bronzer. These are just great brushes for all around powdering. You could even use it for a blush brush if you're feeling lazy. It's just a really good brush, and I just have loved this, love this. The next kind of brush I've been absolutely loving are these. I'm not quite sure what the technical term for these are called. I'm gonna call these like creased contour brushes. I don't know. They're like fluffy brushes, but they are thinner, and I don't know, they're just great for the inside of your like creases, or in my case, my pretend creases, because I am monolidded. I don't have any creases to use these in, but I like, if you see that darker color right here, I like to use these to put that in there in a windshield wiper motion. These brushes have completely changed my life when it comes to doing my makeup. It's just become a lot easier to do it, and I think the blending with it is so much better. I have 2 different ones here. One is the MAC 217, which I really like, and I want to pick up another one, and the other one is a blending brush. Oh, I guess it's a blending brush in an E25 by Sigma. So you can get this type of brush in all different type of like brands, but these are the 2 that I've been really loving. Next, moving on to makeup products. They're just really things that I've been loving throughout the year. They're not fair weather things where I'm like, oh, I used it 4 times and I really liked it, so I'm going to talk about it in my year favorites. No, these are things that I have religiously used and I absolutely love, and I think are totally worth the money spent. So the first thing is the STILA Soul Palette. I love this. This is the Eyes Are the Window Shadow Palette. I believe they come in like 3 or 4 different palettes. They look exactly the same, but then the inside is different. This again is a Soul palette. I absolutely love this palette. They are all neutrals. There's some mattes, there's some shimmers. I used it today and I just used all of the mattes, and I absolutely love it. When I am looking for a natural look or a quick and easy look, this is always what I grab. It's just amazing. I got this while I was at Nigel's in LA, and so I did get it for a good price. It was 40% off. I'm not quite sure how much it is full price. I'll leave that, of course, below or somewhere in this video, but this is definitely a good buy. They also have another palette that's all mattes that I've been drooling over, but I don't need it, but it's a good option for somebody who's looking for mattes, because the mattes in this palette blend really well. They blend really easily, and I think you kind of have a hard time finding mattes like that because mattes tend to be chalky. So if you're looking for a very blendable matte, check out the all matte palette. That might be a good option for you. But I love the Soul palette because it's got a nice mixture of matte and shimmer. The next thing that I've been loving is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pressed Powder. This stuff is amazing. It's got cute packaging and it's just amazing. I love it. This is mine. I will say that the puffer brush thing is totally like stupid because this thing broke off of both the ones that I have. But I absolutely love this stuff. It's just amazing. I have one in my desk at all times, and I have one in my purse, and actually I'm going to touch up right now. I like to use this around my nose and around any areas that I tend to be a little bit too shiny when I'm not trying to be shiny there, and it's just great. It also makes it so that your pores are less noticeable, and it's just a really good compact powder. Moving on to eye stuff, I've been, of course, loving my favorite for the year. Can you guys guess? Kat Von D. Tattoo Liner and Trooper. This is an amazing pen. I use it all the time. It just is really good at doing that cat eye and just giving you a really dark, deep black and stain all day, especially on mono lids. The next thing I've been loving is my Better Than Sex mascara. I just love it. I know it's way overpriced. I know it's ridiculous, but the brush and the formula for me, because it's non-waterproof, I can't use waterproof. I can't explain why, but it just doesn't go well. I have naturally just fine Asian, downward facing eyelashes, which I've always called them my yoga lashes, because they're like downward facing dog. Is that a yoga position? I think it is. But that's all mine do. They go down, they're thin. These really plump them up and for some reason give them volume enough to lift. I love it. It makes them just nice and thick. I would rather have volume in my eyelashes than length, just because I really feel like that helps define my eyes. Next, moving on to face stuff. These are my favorites. Hourglass. I absolutely love these things. Radiant Magenta for the blush. Oh, so pretty. I've been wearing this like every day religiously for the last 2 months. It was such a good purchase. It's something that I was really dragging my feet on, but then when my birthday came around in October, I was just like, I'm gonna pull the trigger and I'm gonna get it, and I don't regret it at all. It is so pretty. It is a nice built-in highlighter slash blush, and it just gives you just a nice pretty flushed look. And the last face makeup product is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I absolutely love this. This is gorgeous. I got this at Nigel's as well, so I did get it on discount. It is so pretty. The middle one is my favorite, which is Incandescent Light, and that's the one that is actually limited to this palette. The other 2 colors you can get as separate, the Dim Light and the Radiant Light, but this one is just my all-time favorite. It is so extremely beautiful, and it's just really pretty. I don't know how else to explain it, and it is a good value. Even though this thing is quite pricey, it will last you a long time. You get a lot of product, you don't need that much to do a highlight, and also, you know, powders last longer than liquids. Okay, so who needs a potty break? The next thing that I want to talk about is skincare, because I've been really loving skincare this year. I really just tried to take care of my skin better because, like I said, I'm aging, and that's alright, but I don't want to look completely like I'm aging. So the first thing I've been really loving is this sheet mask by Leaders in Solution. Leaders in Solution is my favorite type of sheet mask. I'm so thankful for Sam for introducing me to them, but one of the ones that I really love is the Collagen Lifting Mask. I do love the wrinkle filler as well, but unfortunately I am out of that one, so hopefully I can pick some more up when I'm in LA in January. But this is just a really great mask for an instant kind of lifting effect on your face. Another face mask that I've been absolutely loving is something again that Sam introduced me to, and it's the First Day Beauty Skin Rescue Purifying Red Clay Mask. You guys know this is my baby. I use this thing all the time. This is actually the first face mask that I ever received from Sam when we first started talking, and she sent this to me because she was like, I don't like it, it reacts weird to my face, do you want it? And I was like, sure, I'll try it. I fell in love with it. This is empty. This is my new one. It took me a year to get through it, and I used it a lot. You guys saw in my Instagram feeds. I am just holding on to this because this is the first mask I ever got from Sam, so I feel like it's kind of sentimental. I know that's stupid, but for right now, I'm gonna hang on to it. But I love this mask. It's super affordable, it'll last you a long time, and it just makes my face feel so smooth and just good afterwards. More face care stuff that I've been loving is the BIORE Free Your Pores Charcoal. This again is something that I learned about through Sam. You guys getting sick of hearing her name? I'm not, because I love her. But I absolutely love this. It is amazing. I got this, I want to say in September. Was that when I was out in Virginia? Either September or October. Maybe it was November. No, it was, I don't know. I got it over the fall. I'm already halfway through this. It's very affordable. I got mine at Ulta. I will leave a link to all the things here underneath this video, but I know you can order this from Amazon pretty easily. Again, I'll leave the links below. I love this stuff. I've been using it religiously once a day, sometimes twice a day when I really feel like I want to have that clean feeling. It just is really great. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not wearing any face makeup today except for blush and bronzer and highlighter. Everything else is my natural skin, and most of times I would feel really naked and feel like I needed to put my tinted moisturizer on and primer and powder and stuff like that. But I've been loving my skin since I've really been starting taking care of it, since I've been using this and my Clarisonic and other things, and I just really feel like I'm ready to just have my skin kind of be more free and not use those things. So this is my natural skin, and I owe part of that to this face wash. Another thing that I owe my nice clear skin to is my Clarisonic. Again, Power Color Teal. I've been loving this thing. I got this in October, so technically I have not used it all year, but I just have been using it religiously every day since I got it, so I feel like it's worth mentioning in this favorites video. I love this thing. It's just made washing my face more fun. I know it sounds weird, but for some reason when you have something like this, it's just more fun. But it's just, it really clears up my skin. It makes my skin feel really good, and it's cleared up my dry patches, and I love this. Moving on to my favorite thing is nail polish. So my favorite nail polishes of the year, you guys know I'm a little bit of a hoarder, as you can see with that one right there, and then my rack up on the wall. Kelly likes her nail polish. So my favorites for the year, it was hard to pick just 3, but I felt like I needed to, because if I could go on and on and on and on, I'd probably give you like 20 different colors, which is no fun to sit through. First favorite would have to be Don't Sweater It by ESSIE. All of these are by ESSIE, I'm not gonna lie, because it's just my favorite type of brand and formula. This is Don't Sweater It. It is a really nice color. I wear it all year round, though some people would say it's more fitting for fall, but it's such a good color. My next favorite, which I wear all year round because it looks great on me when I'm tan, and it looks great on dark skins and also light skin, I absolutely love this. This is Wicked by Essie. This one's almost empty, but I have a backup because that's how much I love it. And then last but not least for colors is this by Essie, and it is a Splash of Grenadine. This is a great summer or spring color. I'm also wearing it today though underneath my sparkle polish. I wanted to do something for the new year, so I thought this was very fitting. It is a great color for any type of skin tone and any age, I think. And then last but not least for nails, I have been loving, of course, my Seche Vite top coat. This stuff is amazing. It makes your nail polish stay for a really long time. It makes your nail polish super shiny, and then it also makes your nail polish dry in minutes. I absolutely love this stuff. I am addicted to it. I don't think I could ever paint my nails without it because I'm not that person who can sit and just wait for my nails to dry. I need my nails to dry super quickly, and this is what will do that. It literally dries all of my nails, 2 or 3 layers, in about 5 minutes. And then last but not least for nails is my Sephora Instant Nail Polish Remover. I love this stuff. It takes off any type of nail polish. Just stick your finger in there, swirl it around. That looked wrong. Pull it out and your nail polish is gone, and I absolutely love it. Okay guys, so we're almost done. Now we're just gonna move on to just miscellaneous things in regards to hair and all of that. Favorite perfume of the month and year is my Stella McCartney and Stella. I absolutely love this stuff. Not only does it come in a really cute bottle, but it just smells really good. It's just really light and not too florally, not too sweet, not too musky. It's just a really good all-around smell for any type of like occasion or any time of the year. It's really clean, it's really feminine. It's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I have this in a full-size bottle and then also a travel spray bottle. I'm really excited because this year Sephora actually brought out a travel spray bottle instead of a roller ball, and I just picked it up immediately. It stays in my purse. I absolutely love it, and I just spray it all around in my hair. I feel like it's one of those perfumes also that if you accidentally get a little bit too spray happy, you know you've done it, and you kind of miss too much, you know, somewhere. It's so light that even if you overdo it, it's not overwhelming, and you can't really underdo it either, if that makes sense. So I absolutely love this. Next things I want to talk about is still skincare, but just for the rest of the parts of your body. I've been loving this Endless Weekend. I don't know, it's almost gone. I'm really sad. I do not think they sell this year round. I think this was just a summer thing. I got this from my friend Sivan, who works for Bath & Body Works, and it just, I can smell it even with the bottle closed. It smells so good. I love that cologne-y kind of smell. I'm not a huge floral smell type of girl. I like the more kind of masculine-y, feminine smells, and this is just so good. It makes your body just smell really good, and it makes it really soft, and I'm really sad because I don't think I can get any more of it until next summer, but it is so good. Next, I've been really loving the Heal Genius. This is by Soap & Glory, as you can tell behind me. I love Soap & Glory. I love all their products. Heal Genius, though, has been my favorite. I believe this was in 2013 favorite video, too. I don't know. I absolutely love it. If you have any type of foot problem in regards to cracking or drying or peeling, use this stuff and it's amazing. If you have really bad feet and you really need an intense fix really quickly, put it on at night, put your socks over, and in the morning your feet will look loads different. I bought one for my mom and she came over after Christmas to show me and her feet looked amazing. This stuff is just like... Alright, so last but not least, I want to talk about hair products, and then I swear I'm done. I have been loving these products in regards to just everything all around. First is the Clear Scalp and Hair. These are empty because I go through this stuff like it's water. Not like I use too much of it, just I just love it and I keep repurchasing it. It's a little bit more pricey in regards to drugstore shampoos. Like I believe one of these was like $6, $7 on sale. And you know, because I have long hair, I go through them a little bit more quickly than people with short hair, but it's totally worth it. I used to suffer from itchy scalp. I've talked about it in previous videos like a year ago, and it was ridiculous. Like I know I'm gonna probably gross you guys out, but sometimes I felt like I had lice. Like it was that itchy, and a lot of it was due to anxiousness. I realize now because I used to be a very anxious person, but a lot of it was due to just my scalp chemicals. According to my hairdresser, my scalp chemicals were just wonky. So she would throw all these different things at me, like you need to do this, use this high-end product and that high-end product, and still my scalp was just itchy, and it was just like right here, nowhere else, just right here. And finally, I saw this commercial with Heidi Klum in it, and I was like, ooh, Heidi, like, if you like that, then I'll like that. So I picked it up, and it's just changed my life completely. My itchy scalp went away within like a few weeks, and my hair has been growing quickly and more lustrous, and I absolutely love it. This is in the damage and color repair, but I also use the long hair stuff and also the moisture one, depending on which one's on sale at the store. Next, moving on to just hair products in general, I have been loving the KENRA line altogether. You guys know I'm a KENRA girl. I love all their KENRA products, and I pretty much have every single one of them, but I didn't want to talk about all of them in this video because that would make this video even longer than it already is. So I thought I would just talk about my favorites for the year that just have stood out. So the first thing is the blow dry spray. I've been absolutely loving this. Like I said, used to not take care of my hair, and since I've been using heat on my hair more by curling it, I thought, okay, it's about time I start using a heat protectant. I hated all heat protectants that I bought at drugstores. They were greasy, they weighed my hair down, and they were just no good. This stuff is such a fine mist, and it's so light. I can't tell any difference in my hair texture after I use it, and it just has been protecting my hair really well. And when I say I can't notice any hair texture difference, I just mean that I don't feel like my hair is getting dried out or burnt, and I also don't feel like it's overly oily or greasy because this stuff is just really that good. As you guys know, I'm a lazy person. I don't shower every day. Okay, I said it. I don't shower even sometimes every other day. Sometimes I just get really lazy because I'm at home and I don't go do anything because I have 3 kids, and washing my hair is not the first thing on my mind. So on those days when I need to go out and face the world and I don't want to look like a complete oily, nasty hood rat, I like to use this. So this is really nice. This is the dry shampoo. It smells really good. It does leave a white mist. That's the only thing that I have a complaint about, is it does leave a white mist, but if you brush it out and work it in, it disappears. And again, I have really dark hair, so it works for me. But I absolutely love this stuff. It doesn't weigh my hair down. It actually does make my hair look light and feathery again and like just washed. Whereas some dry shampoos I feel like just cake on stuff and it doesn't change anything at all. So the last KENRA product I'm going to talk about is the volume spray. You guys know this is my girl. I love this stuff. This is a big bottle. I'm down to here already because I use it that much. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. It holds my curls. It holds my volume. I think the one time it failed me was when I was at BeautyCon and I went into the bathroom and there was like 20 girls in a line and it was like a 2-stall bathroom and it was so muggy in there. That's the only time I've ever had it fail me. But other than that, throughout the summer, the spring, whatever, it's amazing. And again, it doesn't weigh my hair down because it is a volume spray. So I absolutely love it. I love it so much that you see that big silver bottle back there? Yeah, that's the Mumbo Jumbo, I like to call it. I was running out of this, so I got it in the big size, so it's like twice this size. It's pretty big. Last but not least for hair is this. This is my curling wand. This is the Amika 3P. It actually technically is the Amika 4P for me now. The 3P just means that it came with 3 different pieces. It's a curling wand, like I said. The wand pieces, attachments that I had one a little bit smaller than this, then one smaller than that. It was basically 3 different sizes. I absolutely loved it. Wands are clipless, but that's what came with this set. But what I love about Amika is they just started selling these little pieces by themselves at Sephora. So I was looking for a bigger barrel at the time, but I didn't want to buy a new curling iron. So then I saw that Amika had a big barrel, but it does have a clip, but it attaches to the same base that I had. So I've been loving the Amika 3P just because not only, you can also get the 4P too, but not only does the curling wands give you a good variety of different curls, and they're so easy to use and they give me the best beachy waves ever and they're really fast to use, but it also gives you the option to add more pieces on instead of having to buy a whole new set. So this is not my favorite barrel. It's a little bit too big, I noticed, for how short my hair is because I got my hair cut 5 inches off. It's good for really, really long hair, but I do still like it for just waves, I guess. But I love the actual curling wand, the clipless ones. They're just really, really good for doing your hair. Last but not least for my 2014 favorites would have to be the thing that I'm using right now, which is my Sony Mark III camera. And I'm pointing to it right now, but technically I'm pointing at you. You're my favorite too though. But my Sony Mark III camera has just been amazing. I got this over the summer and it's just changed my filming life. It's probably made a huge difference for you guys as viewers too. I've heard that a lot of people have been enjoying the better quality, the better focusing, and also the better sound. I loved using my iPhone. It was really easy. It was really cheap and economical for me at the time, but the sound was really poor. When I go back to using it, I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I can't hear myself. And now I know what you guys were talking about when you're like, I can't hear you, Kelly. So I've been really loving the Sony Mark III. It is a great camera for filming. It's a great camera for taking pictures. I took our Christmas pictures this year with them, and it just looks really, really good. It's a good quality camera for the size of it. So if you're looking for a camera to film with for your family or whatever reason that you need, I would highly suggest the Sony Mark cameras. I believe they have a Sony Mark II, which is really, really good too. The only difference between the Sony Mark III and the II, other than a little bit of better quality, is that the Sony Mark III, which is what I'm using, has a flip-up screen, which I'm looking at right now above, that you can see yourself. So for me as a vlogger or when I'm filming videos like this, it's nice to be able to see if I'm in frame and all of that. I just noticed my little fireplace turned off. Why didn't you guys tell me? I have been really loving this camera, and I know you guys have been loving the difference in my videos, so I think it was well worth the purchase, and it's definitely a favorite of mine. That is it. Of course, you guys are my favorites as well. I have had a really good year here this year. I have met a lot of great people. I continue to meet a lot of great people, and it's just been a really good year for us, I think. And I'm really happy that you guys have stuck around this long. I mean, we're going into 2015 already. Can you believe it? Like, this is 3 years for me. So for all of you guys who have stuck around this long, thank you so much. And I've really been enjoying our interaction, and I hope you've been enjoying my videos. And that's about it. I'm gonna let you go because this video is already, I think, like 45 minutes long. But I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye.